I am Bonaventure Okere. I'm a director with the Nigerian Center for Basic Space Science located at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. I'm also the regional coordinator, IAU West African Regional Office of Astronomy for Development. This office is located at the Center for Basic Space Science at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Now, I'm glad I'm part of this discourse. I'll talk about my involvement with OAD. I'm involved with OAD as a regional coordinator, coordinating the activities of the Office of Rural Development in West Africa. The role was established in 2015 and officially inaugurated in 2016 in Nigeria with country coordinators of West Africa appointed. Now, what inspires me about OAD? I can say this can be taken back to the beginning in 2011. I was present when OAD was established in Cape Town. At that time, I didn't know what it was all about. Until when I got to understand the mission statement of OAD then, which says to help further the use of astronomy as a tool for development by mobilizing the human and financial resources necessary in order to realize the field's scientific, technological, and cultural benefits to society. Now, why is this an inspiration to me is that in this part of the world, especially my country, Nigeria, when you mention astronomy, people always ask what it's all about. How do we feed the impact? How do we feed the impact of astronomy? Because everybody sees astronomy as an abstractism. So when I saw this mission statement of OAD, and I became inspired that it's an opportunity to really tell my people, tell our people that astronomy has a lot to do with our socio-economic development. I followed this up all this while, and the result is there for all to see. Now, coming to the great achievement of OAD since its establishment in 2011, April precisely, 10 years today, 10 years this particular month. I can say there are two things I consider as the greatest achievement of OAD. One is the clarity of mandate of OAD. I remember several meetings we attended in Cape Town. The issue at that time used to be from 2012, 2013, 2014. The issue has been how can we, what is really astronomy for development? How can we be talking about astronomy for development without development astronomy? And OAD was able to really define this and clarify this very well. And we begin really to fall in, to really understand how we can use astronomy to stimulate development in every other field of life. And this is one achievement OAD made that I so much admire. The second is OAD's focus on Africa. I remember our African Small Society has remained moribund when it was established some time ago after a meeting we had in Burkina Faso and later in Cape Town. After the president then was elected, everything went quiet. Oh, it never relented. They reached out to everybody, all the stakeholders. Apart from that fast, OAD has made many African countries, especially my West African region, to pick interest in astronomy and began activities and programs in astronomy. Because I know you can't use astronomy for development without developing astronomy. So they all work hand in hand. And OAD was able to make us realize this, and we actually keep on pursuing this. So, what I really know, the biggest challenge, OAD, from my own personal perspective, the biggest challenge OAD has been coordinating regions. Many regions established by OAD are up there, advanced in their activities in astronomy. Some are yet to start. Many regions are far, far below, especially my own region. Harmonizing, bringing these regions together, look at the issues, look at what they're doing, has been one of the greatest things OAD I mean, it's a challenge OAD has been facing, but they've been finding their way out of it. Another way I can see maybe their problem again is what I make for fundraising. But thank God they have the Ministry of Science and Technology there supporting the Research Foundation of South Africa, supporting them, try to bear them out because I know they want to achieve more. And if they go all out for what they want to do, they need more funding. So I see it as a challenge for OAD. Now, talking about my most memorable moment linked to OAD, I think this moment came the day the director of OAD, Kevin Govenda, came to Nigeria to inaugurate the West African Regional Office for Development. It's a very memorable moment for me because that day we had a lot of top politicians that gathered in Nigeria. For the first time, Kevin was able to talk to them. The IAU secretary then spoke to them online. It began to make sense to my people that really astronomy is not just about the strategies and the researches the professors do, but astronomy can impact the life of the people and really contribute to the development of the nation. And since then, a lot of things have been happening here in Nigeria to really see what can be done. So I think that is one of my most memorable moments that can link to OAD.